Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Travel Tips, a podcast that brings you the best advice to making your travel adventures unforgettable. I'm Neil Patil, and today we are embarking on a magical journey to witness one of nature's most stunning spectacles, the mighty, the famous, the Northern Lights. And if you've been listening to our other podcast, Travel, Explore, Celebrate Life, on a recent episode with Sunila, we talked about why the Northern Lights are going to be the most stunning in the year 2024. So that's why if you are planning to viewing this ethereal dance of the Aurora Borealis, then here are some tips to help you be prepared for an optimal viewing experience. Tip number 1, choose the right destination. To increase your chances of seeing the Northern Lights, you need to be in the right place. Some of the best destinations for aurora viewing are located within or near the Arctic Circle. So I have 5 spots on my list that I think are top spots. Let's list them one by one. The first one, Tromsø in Norway. Second, Fairbanks in Alaska. Third one, a place that is known as Yellowknife in Canada. The fourth one is Reykjavik in Iceland. And finally, the fifth one is Rovaniemi in Finland. These locations offer long winter nights and clear skies, which are often essential for a good aurora display. The next tip is timing is everything. The Northern Lights are best viewed during the winter months when the nights are longest and the skies are darkest. The optimal viewing period generally falls between late September and early April. The best times of night are between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Yes, if you want to see the Northern Lights in all their glory, you'll have to stay up. But also keep in mind that solar activity, which causes the auroras, is often unpredictable. So patience is key. That is why for this, here is my third tip. Check the weather and aurora forecasts. Clear skies are essential for viewing the Northern Lights. So before heading out, check local weather forecasts to ensure minimal cloud cover. Additionally, use aurora forecasting tools such as the Space Weather Prediction Center's Aurora Forecast or the Aurora Service app, which provides real-time updates of solar activity and aurora visibility in the area that you are in. Now, if you're going to be staying out between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., it's natural that you will have to dress warmly and be prepared. So here's tip number 4. Viewing the Northern Lights often means spending several hours outside in freezing temperatures. So dressing in layers is crucial to stay warm and comfortable. So here's a quick checklist. It starts with thermal base layers, then an insulated and waterproof outer layer. A warm hat, gloves and scarf are very necessary. You should definitely have sturdy insulated boots. And finally, so that your hand and feet stay warm, it is always good to have hand and foot warmers. Because remember, it's better to over-prepare and stay warm than to cut your viewing short just because you are cold and can't stay out. That's why dressing in layers is extremely important. Another tip is choosing a dark and remote location. Light pollution can significantly diminish the visibility of the Northern Lights. To get the best view, head to a dark and remote location, which is of course safe but also away from city lights. So national parks, open countryside and coastal areas often provide the darkest skies. If you want to view the Northern Lights, it is also important that you try carrying the right equipment. So if you want to have the best viewing of the Northern Lights and you want to capture these memories, it is also important that you bring the right equipment. So while the Northern Lights are breathtaking to witness with the naked eye, here is the right equipment to enhance your experience. If you've got a DSLR with you, then try investing in a tripod so that you don't have to be carrying the camera all the time. The tripod also can be used for long exposure shots, those fun ones that you see on Instagram reels about the Northern Lights all the time. Then, if you have a DSLR, it is also important that you invest in a wide-angle lens. A lens with a wide aperture allows more light to enter, perfect for night photography. If you're carrying a camera, it's always good to have extra batteries because cold temperatures can drain batteries quickly, so don't forget to bring extras. And finally, a headlamp with a red light is also good to have. A headlamp helps you navigate in the dark without affecting your night vision or disturbing others. Now, here's an important tip that we often tell our travelers at Veena World. Be patient and enjoy the experience. Catching the northern lights requires patience and a bit of luck. Sometimes the auroras appear suddenly and last for hours, but other times they might be only visible for a brief moment. So bring a hot drink, some snacks, and enjoy the quiet, serene environment while you wait. The anticipation and the wait are a part of the experience, making the sight even more rewarding. And finally, for my final tip, join a guided tour. Now, if you're new to aurora chasing or want to maximize your chances, consider joining a guided group tour. Experienced guides know the best locations and have access to up-to-date aurora forecasts, increasing your chances of a successful sighting. Plus, they often provide additional amenities like warm shelters and photography tips. So there you have it, your quick guide to being prepared for viewing the northern lights. And I'd also like to end with the same point that I started with. Like Sunila told us in our Travel Explore Celebrate Life podcast episode, 2024 is the year of the northern lights. 2024 is the year when the Aurora Borealis are going to be at their brightest. So make sure you plan a visit to any of these places and view the northern lights this very year. Until next time, stay curious, enjoy your journey, and enjoy this vibrant light dance across the sky. You'll know it was all worth it. So that's it on today's episode. We hope you liked this episode. And if you did, be sure to subscribe and tell your friends about it. I will see you next week. Until then, keep celebrating life. Bye.